Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ed's Orchids. A bit late in the day today, but we'll see what we can do. But I've just been looking at these two Paphiopedilum Lady Isabels. Now, they were originally one plant, and it wasn't doing much, so I split it into two. And I put one on the drip system and just treated the other one normally. So it's been on the drip system now for about, it must be almost 2 months, and we want to see what the roots are like on the one that's in the drip and the other one which isn't. Well, I've had a few growers say that what is the RO system and what does it do, so this is the RO unit anyhow. That is the tap which leads to the house, and I turn that tap on and the water goes through the RO unit, and as it's going in, it goes in at, let's see if I can reach it. Oh dear. What's that say? About 100 and, roughly 120 parts per million, and it comes out and goes through the drip system at 183 parts per million. So the Phragmipediums, all of them, are getting 183 parts per million of the wastewater from the RO unit. Now, I know a lot of growers will complain about me taking them out of the pots and messing around and putting them back in again, but this is an experiment, so it's just got to be done. I've never had any problems with taking them out of the pots, and I've never had any problems putting them back. They've never died on me, they've always been okay. So the first one I'll have a look at is the one that I'm just treating normally. There you are, this is what it is. Paphiopedilum Lady Isabel. They're not cheap plants these, especially at this side, so if I thought I was going to harm them, I won't be doing this. So this is the one that hasn't had anything done to it, just gets watered probably twice a week. Looks like it's ready for watering now. I'll just have a look at this one. There's one or two soft roots on that needs to come off. One or two new growths coming up there. I'll get the camera and we'll just have a look. Now this is not too good. I hope the other one's better. This is the one that has just been treated normally. There's a little new root growth coming out there, and you can see the point there where my thumb is covering. That flat piece is where I separated them, where I sawed through it and separated them. Just have a look round. There's nothing exciting going on here. Maybe a new little growth coming up there. Maybe two. But just take a good look at that one and we'll show you the other one if there's any improvement. What is it like on top? Well, I can't see any new growths at all. No new leaves coming up. So we'll pop this one back up and have a look at the other one. And we'll just check these, make sure there's no slugs in it. No, there are no slugs in there. But I've just got a couple of bad roots to cut off there before I repot it. So I'll just remove it and remove the bad roots. There we are, just the two. So we'll pop this one back up and hope the other one is much better. You take a lot of medium, these pots. This is just a mixture of bark and grow stones. That should stand up now, yeah. Not very warm today, that's why I've got my big jumper on. As you see, it's been, what, it's been 26, 28, 30 degrees, and now it's down to 18. So that makes you feel the cold a little bit more. Although if we get 18 in winter, we'll be taking the sweaters off. Crazy world we live in. Absolutely crazy. Right, that's that one potted up. Put the label back in. And we'll get the other one. It's been on the drip a couple of months, and we'll take this out, see what this looks like. Take the label out, Lady Isabel again. This is going to be a big test to see whether it's improved or not. In fact, I can see a new leaf growing already and a new growth coming up from the bottom. So let's have a good look at this. Oh, here it comes. Well, this is a little better. In fact, I'll say it's a lot better. I can't find any bad roots at all. That one's a little loose, so I'll nip that one off. And we'll get the camera and have a look. Well, it goes without saying that these roots are a lot wetter than the last one, and there we can see a new growth, new roots coming out there and there, some new roots coming out there. Turn it round a little bit, more new roots coming out there. Anything down here? No, that's about it. So on the whole, it's doing better. As I say, it's got a nice growth there, and it's got a nice new leaf coming up there. So yeah, I would say that's a big improvement. And I think in another 2 months, these roots will be right down here. So that will take us through to August, September, October. Yeah, just before winter sets in, I'll have another look at this one and leave it on the drip. So quite pleased with that one, really. Well, we've got them both repotted up now, and I think that the one on the drip's doing much better. In fact, the leaves look looks a lot more sprightlier, if you know what I mean. You know, the leaves are sticking out better, not drooping, and they seem a better colour, and they seem a lot firmer. So we'll see how it goes anyhow. Well, here's another one I want to do a bit of an experiment with as well. This is Paphiopedilum angel hair. And it's a cross between St. Swithin and Sandrianum. But I've had it now 3-4 years, and it's not doing a lot. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to try it in some of that nice clean husks I've done, because I've had 1 or 2 comments that they'll do very well in the husks. So let's have a look at it. We'll take it out of its pot as usual. This hasn't been out of its pot for a bit yet. This has got some moss in it. The roots are pretty awful. None of them soft, but none of them growing. I'll bring them up to the camera to have a look. That's all we can see. No new growth, no nothing on the roots. So I'll bang this in the coconut husk and see if it does any good in there. This one potted up in the husks, and hope this root system starts developing properly. But I wonder if I can shove some of the husks down there, because they're tight together, these roots. So we'll just put 1 or 2 in, see if it opens them up a bit. Just press 1 in. That's right. As I said, I've had 1 or 2 good reports about this husk, but 1 or 2 bad ones as well, but we'll just see how this one goes. It can't start growing any slower. And I've taken most of the salts out of here, because the TDS of where I took it from was only 4 parts per million. I'll have to make this nice and firm in the pot, because if they're not firm, they'll not root properly. Right, then we'll put this one back, put the label back, and that's the last one for today, thank goodness. Well, thanks very much for watching, and I'll leave you with something nice to look at. Phragmipedium grande. The sepals haven't stopped growing yet. And another 2 buds on top. So until next time, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you later.